WRVA. Thanks for joining us. This is the Voice of Virginia. My name is Rich Herrera. Appreciate you spending time with us this morning as we come to you live from the studios of News Radio WRVA. All right. I'm excited. And I think I told you, Super Dave, I'm having a contest with my neighbor. He doesn't know this, but every time he puts another piece of red, white, and blue up in his front yard, I have to run to Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Hobby Lobby, and put more because I will not be out red, white, and blue this 4th of July. I'm so excited about the semi-quincentennial. I'm adding more stuff every day. A lot of people are getting excited for this amazing anniversary of 250 years of this amazing country, this great experiment we called America. Now, we would not be celebrating 250 years of America were it not for the men and women in uniform that have been around longer than the country has been around. The Tun Tavern, the beginning of the Navy and John Paul Jones. You go back to the beginning of the Army and the Air Corps that was born from the Army, which is now our Air Force or Space Force, our Coast Guard. All of those people that stepped up to answer that call to service has made all of this possible. And there's some that made that ultimate sacrifice. And here in Virginia, we have an absolutely beautiful memorial to them. It's the Virginia War Memorial. And I've spent a lot of time there, gotten to know the people there, and they do an amazing job. We just did on Memorial Day, the marathon, where we read their names of everyone who's ever given their life in defense of this country. It was absolutely beautiful. I was honored to be part of it. And they have something that goes on. We helped bring you the word last year, and it was absolutely breathtaking. It's called the Hill of Heroes, where they will place one American flag for every name on the Virginia War Memorial. To tell us more about it and how you can get involved is Dr. Clay Mountcastle, the director of the Virginia War Memorial and a friend of this program. He's our guest here on News Radio WRVA. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Rich. How you doing, buddy?
I am great. Once again, just want to say thank you for allowing me to be part of the marathon of Read Their Names. It was absolutely touching. It was beautiful. And to be there with the Gold Star families made it even more meaningful for me. We're going to do the Hill of Heroes once again. So can you give us details and let people know how they can get involved?
Sure. It's, a great time of year for us as we approach July 4th. We get to reinstall the Hill of Heroes on the hillside next to the Virginia War Memorial, kind of overlooking the James River. It is one of the most awesome displays of patriotism that you're going to find in the Richmond area around July 4th. And it's a great way for us to reach out and connect with the community and have folks from all around Richmond just come on out and help us, celebrate patriotism. That's one of our main missions at the War Memorial. So we have 3 phases of the Hill of Heroes that we need help with this year. We have the flag installation, where we place flags in the hillside. I think our current record is maybe 40 minutes, but many hands make light work and quick work. So we'll take as many volunteers as we can to help show up on the morning of June 26th, Friday, June 26th, at 8 a.m. And that will be the installation of the flags. And then we're going to be retrieving those flags 2 Fridays later, same time, 8 a.m., but that will be Friday, July 10th. We'll be pulling those flags out. When you go to, remove flags from any area or whatever you're doing, you have to do it properly. You have to give the flag the proper respect. So we retrieve the flags, and then this year, if necessary, depending on the weather and how wet the flags are, we'll need some help bundling and boxing those flags the following Monday, July 13th at 8 a.m. So again, that's installing the flags we will need help with on the 26th of July at 8 a.m. and then pulling those flags back up, retrieving them, and July 10th. Excuse me, let me go back because I said July. The installation is June 26th at 8 a.m. The retrieval is July 10th at 8 a.m. And then Monday, July 13th will be the bundle unboxing. And we could use help with all of those phases. And in order to do that, all folks have to do is have to go to the website, the Virginia War Memorial website, look at events, and you'll see the Hill of Heroes, and it'll give you the information to contact our operations director, Ben King, has his email and his phone number listed there.
And for Ben, he's pretty good at this. I went out last year and thank you. you guys saved 2 flags for me to put out, which meant quite a bit for me, and I'm hoping we could do that again this year because I'll come down after the show. But to be able to put those flags out there and know that each flag you put down represents one of our fallen heroes. Now for Ben and his folks, he actually has the whole thing laid out, so it's very easy. You're not just going out there randomly putting a flag here, a flag there.
Right.
He actually quadrants the whole thing out, so it's done with military precision.
It is. And I think Ben in another life really wanted to be a drill instructor or something, but he really, he gets into it, does a great job planning this event. And really, again, this is just a way for us to connect with folks that, love our country like we do. They want to celebrate, being part of the greatest country on earth, and setting up, again, this awesome display, which becomes the best photo op in Richmond for 2 full weeks that it's installed.
I took lots of photos last year. I'll take lots of photos this year. For those that are like, I didn't serve, nobody in my family served, very few of us serve. Very few of us are military families. For those that don't have a direct connection to the War Memorial, that might feel like, I don't know, it's stolen valor. Do I show up? Do I participate in this, even though I never wore the uniform and nobody in my family did? What would you say to them?
I'd say it's absolutely for everybody. The Virginia War Memorial is for every Virginian, for everybody that just loves their country and honors the military. And, and we encourage folks that have never been to the War Memorial and don't know quite what it's all about to come be part of these experiences with us. And we want everybody to come help us out and honor our veterans, preserve their history, and inspire patriotism. And this is a great way to do that.
Who shows up? I imagine some scout groups and some others.
Oh yeah, it's a great array of folks putting hills on the flags, putting flags on the hillside. We've got everything from young kids, scouts, kids that are still in a stroller that manage somehow, all the way up to folks who are well seasoned, as we say. But it's a great collection of community members, all there combined by just wanting to do something to inspire patriotism and honor our veterans.
And can you think of a better time to do it as we get ready to celebrate our semi-quincentennial? Because we're going to have lots of fun, lots of fireworks, lots of events going on for the 4th of July, but it all puts in perspective once you put that flag into the ground and know that that's representing somebody who's not here.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an extraordinary year, again, to observe the history of the best country on earth. And this is a way to be involved. This is a way to help celebrate this very special year.
Okay, I'll remind everybody, it is Friday, June 26th, 10 a.m. Bring your family. Your kids are home from spring break. Bring them out. It's not an all-day event. If Dr. Mountcastle says it's 40 minutes, if we have more people, it'll probably be 15, 20 minutes because this thing gets bigger and bigger and bigger every day. And by the way, if you're looking for a wonderful picture for your 4th of July, the Hill of Heroes is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning to take a photo overlooking from the top, looking down from the memorial to the James River and looking up. It is something special, and I encourage everybody to go by and look and take a photo and just remember all those that made our 4th of July 250 all possible. Clay, I appreciate all of this. And again, if you would save me a couple of flags, I'll be there after the show. And I do want to say I appreciate everything that you all do down there at the War Memorial. I remind everybody there's one Memorial Day that we celebrate as a country, but Memorial Day is every day for those who lost someone in the line of duty. So we thank you for honoring their memory every day.
Thank you, Rich. I really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing lots of people out at the Hill of Heroes at 8 a.m. on the 26th.
And we're going to bring you back on before that, just to remind everybody, make it top of mind. And we'll see what we can do about rallying the troops, getting more people, and maybe we can get done in 20 minutes.
Absolutely. I'm all for breaking the record.
There you go. Oh, you know what? There you go. Hey, challenge accepted. We're going to break the record. We will do this in less than 40 minutes, but I need your help, Richmond. Show up. Again, the day is Friday, June 26th at 8 a.m. Last year, 20 minutes. This year, we'll get a stopwatch, Dr. Mountcastle. We'll see if we can get it done in quicker time than that.
Sounds awesome.
Like it. Always love a challenge. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Rich.
All right, take care. Dr. Clay Mountcastle, Virginia War Memorial, joining us here on News Radio WRVA. Let me just make sure I get you up to date on a breaking story.
1 minute to Loan
It
Pronto.
broke this morning when we went on the air. They announced it at 8 a.m. Here's the headline. FBI disrupts alleged explosive drone plot targeting the White House UFC event, officials say. Signal chats allegedly revealed 23 people discussing pre-operational activities. So here's what the FBI is saying. The FBI and law enforcement partners disrupted an alleged plot targeting the weekend's UFC Freedom 250 event in D.C., according to Fox Digital News. 5 people are in custody on Monday. Investigators have identified 23 people as part of this potential network of plotters. The alleged plan involved using explosive-laden drones to hit buildings near the event, force mass evacuations, and steer crowds towards a pre-staged sniper team, according to officials. The second wave was then allegedly planned to storm the White House gate, according to officials. FBI first learned of this threat on June 10th and worked with partners to secure probable cause arrest in Cincinnati, where one of the suspects was taken into custody. I will tell you, this makes it even scarier because the signal chats, which multiple people allegedly discussed attacking the UFC event, an initial review of one suspect's iPhone identified at least 23 signal users discussing pre-operational activities. One suspect allegedly told investigators the goal was to target, quote unquote, the capitalist elites, billionaires, or politicians who received donations from AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. They were planning, some of those involved allegedly planned to travel to Fredericksburg, Virginia on the 12th or 13th of June to prepare for the attack. This story is unfolding. We will pass more details along as they become available. We'll continue with you at 7:45. It's News Radio WRVA.
Loan Pronto.
Okay, let's talk about Loan Pronto. They're making today's show possible. So, what's going on with your credit cards? They're not going down, are they? They keep going up and up and up. The more you pay, the more they keep going up and up and up and up. Same with that car loan. I mean, if you've got